Hey guys, welcome back to Rockford YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing tool and tool-ish Amazon deals to share with you. Mostly promo code deals. We're doing all Amazon all the time for this video. All the links will be down below. Now, I did add some Home Depot and Lowe's deals to those collection pages that I showed you previously. I'll link those down below. I just didn't add them to this video because I feel like we got a lot to cover. It's going to be long enough without those. Maybe if I get a video tomorrow in, we'll include those. But if you want to check it out on your own, I will have that linked down below for the Home Depot and Lowe's collection pages. First up, we have the 3-channel 4K dash cam, front, rear, inside triple cam. It comes with a 128 gigabyte SD card, which is really nice. Some of them don't come with any SD card, and other ones are like a little baby, teeny weeny, itty bitty 32 gigabyte. So the 128 is actually a pretty decent size. Wi-Fi, app control, voice, touch screen, it's all this stuff, and it's by Wolf Box. So we'll come back up to the picture and stuff here in one second. It's $254.99, which I know is expensive, but we got a couple of discounts, and then I have another dash cam I'm going to show you that is cheaper if you're looking for a lower price range. Now, I did check both of these discounts. They stack, and that percentage comes off the top. So we have a $50 coupon bringing us down to $204.99, and we have a 20% promo code that's 20% off of $254.99, so that's like another $50. So you're really close to 150 bucks on this, starting at $255 originally. And the triple cam, so we have one facing outward, forward like a normal dash cam. You have one recording the interior, and then you have one going out the back. So we got some really good coverage with the dash cam, which is probably why we have a 128 gigabyte SD card, because you're recording 3 different views at once. But I really like that. It says it supports up to 512 gigabyte. So if you want a real fancy ass one, that could be a really good option for you. 3-in-1 tub tile scrubber brush, 52-inch long handle brush. This is by Willich. It's 40% off. Now, we saw some of their other deals before, and I'm going to get more into that in one second. So we have all these different pads here. You also get the little crevice brush, which is also great for your air vents on your car. And then you get the scrub brush. It's shown as like a tile thing, but this would be great on like carpet in your car or whatever. I feel like there's definitely some shop and garage type uses for a brush like that. It's $14.99, but then the 40% promo code, you almost cut that in half. You're going to be at about $8 for this thing. Not sure when the code expires, but here's the thing. The code works for several items, but it only works for one, if that makes sense. Like, you can only buy one quantity, but there's several different things included. So if you type in this brand name to the search bar up here, I posted 3 or 4 of their other deals previously, and it was only 30% off then, and now it's 40%. So I talked to the person who made the code, and I said, hey, it'd be a lot better if you either made different codes for each product, or if you made it multiple quantities so people could buy everything that is available. And I don't know if he will take my suggestion in any way, but right now this code only works for one item. But the other codes are still working, or the other code, and that one I didn't check if you could buy multiples or if you were stuck with just one on that one. So if you wanted more than one thing, you can now use this 40% code and get a different one. Here's that other dash cam I wanted to show you, the 4K dash cam, built-in, Wi-Fi, GPS, touchscreen, 24-hour parking monitor, loop recording, they all do that stuff, by Core. It's 50% off, so a little bit more basic. It does have the app control, but it's just a forward-facing camera. They were both 4K, so really your main difference, or, well, I mean, it's hard to say from the listing, even though they both say 4K, any kind of quality, it's hard. You can't judge that really. But as far as features specified in the listing, having the 3 cameras on the other one is your main difference, as opposed to this one just having a front-facing camera. So this one starts out at $100, but there is a 50% coupon on the Amazon page, making it $49.99. And of course, the coupons don't have an expiration date, so it can disappear at any time for any reason. So if you like that one, you gotta jump on it quick. Really like this deal here. jump starter with air compressor, 12-volt battery booster, 10-liter gas, 8.5-liter diesel, jump box, 150 psi tire inflators. This is by Jom Gand. It even has the power delivery, 60-watt two-way fast charging. This is 50% off, and then there's also a dollar discount, so we have another stacking discount. You guys know I love the jump starters and I love the inflators. I have one of each in my vehicles, and then this puts two things together. So we're saving space, getting two functions out of one thing. Now, it was a year, maybe 2 years ago, because I'm terrible at time. Jom Gand did send me one of their jump starters. It wasn't this one. It was just a regular jump starter. And I will say, I feel like they are on the upper end of quality of jump starters, because I've had companies send me like 10 of them now. It's insane, because all I can assume is there's a good, healthy profit margin on these things, because the prices have come down, and there's a million companies selling them, and they're willing to give away free ones like, you get a jump starter, you get a jump starter, you get a jump starter. So I'm guessing they have healthy profit margins here. Now, it starts out at $194.95. I know that is way too much, but we have 50% and $40 coupon. Now, when you go to the Amazon page, I'm specifically going to link you to this seller, because the coupon and promo code only work for this seller. Woot, Woot, the website, their Amazon account has this cheaper. It's about $150. So they have the buy box. If I didn't play around with the links, you go to that. $150 obviously is cheaper than $194, but there's no other discounts with Woot, so ultimately this is a much better deal for you. And it might not have been exactly $150, but whatever it was more than what this is going to be. So 50% off, you're down to under $100, and then a $40 coupon. I think after both discounts it was $57. Which again, I really like, because you're getting 2-in-1. You're getting the cordless inflator, and you're getting the jump box. And although I've never used this item specifically, the one they sent me before, I thought was better quality than some of the other jump starters that I've had to play with. So I feel pretty good about it. 7.2-volt cordless grass shear, battery-powered lightweight hedge trimmer 2-in-1 by LIGO. And it is 50% off. A lot of companies making these little guys. They're kind of fun to have. It's not like huge torque. I like that they're interchangeable here. Usually just push that little button there and then slap one off, put the other one on there. Not a big hedge trimmer guy, but the grass shears work really good. $26.99, 50% off. You're paying $13.50. Nice little rechargeable thing. Next time your kids act up, give them this thing and say, "Go mow the lawn, sucker. See you next Tuesday." Smoke machine, smoke them if you got them. Automotive vacuum exhaust fuel evap leak detector, built-in pump pressure gauge, flow meter. This is by Terrell, and it is 30% off. That's a 3, not a 5, dumbass. Okay, so the only thing I don't like about this item is I don't know anything about this brand. I haven't seen any other deals from them or whatever. I don't know anything about them. And there was no reviews on the item. So that kind of is like, oh, damn. But it starts out at $129.99. We have a 30% promo code, so you're going to be, that probably is under $100 or close to $100 there. And in general, these things are great to have around, finding leaks and stuff. So you get this guy here with the little pump, like a little blood pressure cuff thing, and that pumps this guy up so you can block off something. I don't know, you can stick it up the tailpipe, that or a potato, whatever you want to use. And then over here you got the cone. You got a couple different sizes actually to plug up another area, and it's on the line. If the one I have, you burn baby oil. I don't know if that's like the most common or only way, because I've only used one, and the one I use, baby oil. But they are really good for finding leaks and things. The one thing that's kind of a pain, like I wouldn't get this out right away. This would be the I can't find the leak, especially like a vacuum leak. But it doesn't have to be a vacuum leak. I know it specifically says vacuum there, but it can be all sorts of leaks. Where was I going with that? I don't even remember. Oh, it's kind of a pain because you got to block off everything. For instance, something with a carburetor. It's going to come right up out of the carburetor. So now you got to find a way to block off the carburetor. And then, like your, I always get it confused, PVC and PCV. One's a pipe and one's a valve. Positive crank, the PCV valve, you got all these like spots that naturally leak or the this God damn it, stuttering Joe Biden here. Let's move on. You know what I was getting at. Klein Tools, AC/DC Digital. That's a good band. Big balls. Digital clamp meter. TNT is probably my favorite though. Auto ranging 400 amp NCVT test clamp jaw integration. Boy, that's nice. High vis LCD display. So, you know them, you love them. Klein Tools. Of course, we're going to pay up a little bit more for the Klein Tools as opposed to the Amazon generic brands that we do see. But, you know, that's what some people like. $67.99 right now on Amazon. That is actually Amazon.com as the seller. You can see Home Depot, Lowe's, and JB Tools all have this at $100. So you're saving over $30. So nice quality, brand name you know, and a good price on it. That's what we like. We need more of that. 3-pack, 6-foot USB-C to USB-C fast charging cable, 60-watt USB-C cables. Again, 3-pack, 6-foot by Lyson and 45% off. I had to look at these because, you know, some people have this thing where they break USB cables all the time. I don't think I've ever broke a USB-C cable or a USB cable of any type, but other people seem to do this often. So then they have to get replaced. So if you're a person who breaks them often, you're going to like this price. $8.99, 30% coupon, 15% promo code. Those do stack. I did check for you. So that's 45% off. It's like $5-ish. For 3 of them, and they're 6-footers. They're not little baby cables. You know, one thing that's like a pet peeve for me, we do all these videos on different electronic stuff that is rechargeable, and usually they come with the charge cable, you know? So at this point I have a few USB-C cables, but a lot of them with the little rechargeable things, they come with this little like dinky 6-inch cable. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? What the hell? So I like a 6-foot cable. Give me some length on that sucker, okay? I don't want to be like hugging the power strip or whatever. It's like dangling there because I can't even reach like the floor or something. It's just terrible. 6-footer. It's that medium porridge. Because I have another one that's like I swear it's a 20-foot cord. I'm like, this thing's such a pain in the ass to use. It's tied up in knots and I want to hang myself with it. Klein Tools Tool Kit. Apprentice tool set. That's an amateur. 4 pliers. Strippers. Cutters. Well, it's my kind of party. 4 screwdrivers, tool belt, and pouch, 11 piece. Look at that, that's a good little selection of tools there. The belt, the pouch, screwdrivers, pliers, cutters. I mean, you get it all. It's $129.49, and can I point out, all items are proudly made in the USA. See? See? I go out of my way for you guys. People yell at me, oh, this stuff's made in China. Not all. Not all. But then I guarantee someone, it's too expensive. No, no, fool. You're the exact same person who just said it's all made in China. You don't post anything from stuff made in the USA. Oh, you posted that thing, but it's too expensive. Make up your mind, fool. Home Depot, $179.99. Lowe's, $179.99. JB Tools, $179.99. So is that about $50 cheaper? Oh yeah, we like that. 2-pack, 16-inch chainsaw chain. This is a really good deal. If you got a 16-inch chainsaw, which I do, this is amazing. 56 drive links. Oh man, look at that. Fitz Craftsman, Poulan, Husqvarna, Echo. I think that was a Dolphin. Greenworks, Ryobi, Home Light, a bunch. This is by Vastar, 50% off. Look, $11.99. That's a good price for 2 chainsaws. Well, it's a really good price for 2 chainsaws, but you know what I mean, the chains. But then we're cutting that price in half. So you're only going to pay $5.99 for 2. That's crazy. And you should probably invest in a sharpener so you don't have to like totally keep buying these things. But what I hate is, I think we were talking about it one of the last times I was using my chainsaw, I was cutting down these trees, and they were trees that had grown up along a fence line, like a chicken wire fence. And they grew in it, and it was all gnarly and stuck in it. And I tried getting as much of that wire out as I could, but definitely missed pieces because it was like in the tree. The tree grew around it. And you know how fast a chainsaw chain goes to shit when you hit chicken wire fence with it. Yeah. It took forever. Like, this sucks. Men's jogger sweatpants, workout athletic sweatpants by Fendi. This is a 2-pack. I bought these the last time they were on promo code. I really like them. They got zipper pockets, which I love the zipper pockets because last cell phone I had it less than 24 hours. Fell out of my pocket getting out of my last truck. Smacked the ground at Menards parking lot. Broke the screen. Of course, I didn't have warranty or insurance or any bullshit like that. It was like $1,000 phone that didn't last 24 hours. I had that broke screen for like 5 years because what the hell else am I going to do? So I'm very picky about my pants. They got to have pockets. They need deep pockets. Now, in this instance, I don't care if they're deep because they have a zipper. If I can zip that phone up in there and it's nice and protected and I don't got to worry about it, I like it. And the other thing I like is it's got these like cuffs. I'm pretty sure these pants did. Now that I'm saying it, I'm not totally sure. I think they did though. But one thing I like is when there's like the elastic thing there. Because when you're 4 feet tall, these things are way too long. They're way too long. So at least if you got the elastic down there, you're not like dragging on the ground. $43.99. Now it is a 2-pack, but then we have a 30% promo code and a 15% coupon. And the Amazon page has a bunch of different variations, different sizes, different colors, and you can also just get one instead of two. And I believe those discounts apply to everything. We have a couple of days to take advantage of that. You're taking 45% off. You cut that in half. You're getting real close to $20, and then you're getting two, so about $10 a piece. A little bit more, but that's that's the fuzzy math. That's George Bush fuzzy math. Did they ever find those weapons of mass destruction? Did they look over here? Did they look over there? That was funny when he joked about it, because we got in a war for like 20 years and thousands of people die, and he's up making jokes about it. That was great. That was fun. 2-pack 150 watt upgrade LED garage lights, screw-in garage light, bulb, 6+1 adjustable panels, garage lighting, 15,000 lumen. LED shop light by KP Bottle, and they are 50% off. So a little bit of a different take on the deformable lights. That is how many? Okay, it says 6+1, so 7. I count that as 7. You got the center, and then I like how you can pivot these little guys. Starts out at $39.99. We have a 50% promo code, supposed to go through the 20th, so that's going to bring it down to $20. We're getting two, so that's $10 a piece. And they're the 150 watt, so pretty damn bright. I mean, some of these go all the way down to only a 40 watt light, which in some instances maybe you don't need that brightness. I like it bright. Something about being old, I think it gets darker. Maybe I just have some eye disease. Oh wait, I do. But I don't know if that's related. I like brightness. I need it bright. Things are dark around here. Both metaphorically and what would the other option be? Whatever. Men's running, walking, tennis shoes. This is by Nordiv 8. Video we posted earlier today. They sent me over these shoes. I really like them. I think they're super comfortable. $31.65, then a 37% promo code. So that brings them down to under $20 for a nice pair of tennis shoes. If you want to check out the video, it is there. Different colors, different sizes available. Supposed to go through the 15th. You really can't beat those for $20 though. And hold on. Just take a quick look. This is the video for the shoes I posted earlier today. At a couple of comments. You don't even have to take my word for it. Just wore my pair today, because we posted this once before as well, the promo code. Just wore my pair today for the first time. They are very comfortable. It reminds me of a Hoka clone. Also, like the cloth upper, I'm probably going to get a second pair at this price. It's basically a no-brainer. Exactly. I bought these shoes with the promo code for 20 bucks. I gotta say, they are really comfortable and similar to Hoka's. Great buy at that price point. Get a couple. I have a different style of these that are super soft. They're similar to some of my max cushion running shoes I have from New Balance and Asics. See? See? Don't even gotta take my word for it. The people have spoken, and they really like these shoes. Move on. Got another drone for you. they've been sending me these codes, and I kind of like them. I'm a fan of these drones. I think they're fun, and the price points are all over the place. So they're like, oh man, this one does this and that and this, and you gotta mesh it up and figure it out. But you can't go wrong. So much fun, and you get some really cool clips for them because you put that thing way the hell. By the way, can we talk about these drones on the East Coast? What is going on here? What? Okay, it's. I heard they said there was 50 of them, and they're coming off from like the ocean, coming over. 50. Okay, at first when it was like one or two, I mean, it could just be some random Yahoo or something. I don't know, but they say they're like big, like dining room table big, and these things are like not the shape, but like the size of a basketball, like the diameter of them or whatever. So these are much smaller, and they're talking about size of a dining room table. At first, people were saying the size of a car, and then they go to the dining room table. I'm like, look, that's a big difference. I get it's far away, but let's get a little bit more accurate on what we have here. But 50 of them? Oh no. This is much more extravagant. And then the one guy came out and said it's Iran, and they have a mothership that's like releasing these things. Most importantly, there was a bunch of them following a ship out in the ocean. Why aren't we just shooting them down? Why don't we shoot up a net or something and net one of these bastards? Why are we just letting them fly around? I get maybe you don't want to shoot it over a city because the thing's going to fall and maybe it's heavy, maybe it hits someone in the head or whatever the hell. Okay, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. But the one over the ocean, or the several over the ocean, there is absolutely nothing bad that can happen. Shoot the thing down. Let's see what we can learn about it. Why are we just letting it fly out there? And 50 of them. That is so... Better yet, why don't we follow one? It's got a battery. At some point, the battery's going to die. It has to go home. Where is it go? So weird. So weird. $227.99, but we have a 50% promo code going to the end of the year, so just north of $100. And I guess, oh, you know how fun it would be if people with like little baby drones like this started like buzzing around and being like little bees chasing around and annoying the big drones. Like get a swarm of these little guys just like dive bombing them. And I mean, these have like 4K and HD cameras. Seriously, why can't they fly over there and get some nice pictures? Because also, all the footage of these things, it's like aliens in the 50s or something. The spaceship is like this grainy-ass picture from miles away. Wait a second, there's 50 of these sons of bitches. Why can't we just get a decent picture of one? But I digress. Air purifier, large room, covers up to 2,200 square feet. True HEPA. Removes 99.97%. This is by Jurdazen. I've been Jurdazen. 50% off. Look at that guy there. Look at that guy there. $215.99. But look at all this. We have a Prime member discount. We have a 50% promo code that stacks with a $25 coupon. I may be mistaken, but I think it was around $50 when everything was all said and done. I don't totally remember because I posted this yesterday. Almost 2 days ago because it was yesterday at 12:39. But I like it. We're going to have a humidifier video coming up on the second channel. They kind of pissed me off. Because they gave me a 5% promo code. I'm like, dude, no. 5% is trash. Nobody cares. Nobody's getting out of bed for 5%, okay? And he's like, well, we can only give a 5% promo code because the item's already discounted. I go to the Amazon page. Motherfucker, that ain't discounted at all. It's full price. So I still got to edit the video and post it and everything. And it's going to be on the second channel. And what sucks is I actually like the item. Because I made the video a while ago. And it's been running ever since. I like it. It's nice. But jerking me around with 5% promo code, like, I don't even want to post it now. Like, I'm just pissed about it. I hate these bastards that play games with... Anyway, I digress. We're moving on. 4-gallon electric wet dry vacuum cleaner, 4 horsepower, shop vac, nozzle brush, stainless steel tank by LIGO. If you might remember them from a grass shear and hedge trimmer deal previously mentioned. This is 50% off. I think a really good deal for the size of it and everything. $63.99, and then a 50% promo code, so $32. You got yourself a shiny new shop vac on wheels and rolling around. Sometimes I use one of these because I'm too damn lazy to like sweep out in the garage, and I'll just use it like a shop vac. I'm just gonna vacuum. It's easier than sweeping. I gotta get a dustpan, then I gotta throw it away. Or really, what I would do is just open the door and chuck it outside. Vacuuming. Sometimes I'll just vacuum it. Gotta vacuum the mice nests out of the armrest of the Caprice. Hate that. Terrible. Damn mice. Now, we're looking at the Outdoors Deals page here. A couple of things that I wanted to point out, but I don't remember exactly which. So we're just going to... Okay, I did one. Okay. Vavor Steel Garden Cart. Heavy duty, 900-pound capacity. Removable mesh sides. Now, it's $74.99. There's no promo code or coupon, but I like it at that price. I have a very similar cart that I use for my rain barrel. I have a rain barrel that's laying like hot dog style in one of these things, and then a couple of ratchet straps going over the top to hold it in place. And I took off this handle and just put a bar coming across, like what do they call this? It's like a square stock thing, but with a ton of holes in it. And then I have a hitch pin that goes through the other end going to the lawnmower, a little rider, and I can just drag around my little rain barrel. Actually, on mine, though, I changed out the wheels so they're the flat-free kind instead of ones that are flat constantly. Here we got a Hamgava collapsible folding wagon cart. Really like these things. Nice and compact. Throw it in your trunk or something. You go like flea markets. Oh, man. This is a flea market must-have. Load that sucker up. Also because it's got drink holders. It's hot out and everything. Get your sweet tea in that. $69.99. But we have a 35% coupon on that one. So really nice. I just kind of thought this was cool. We got the light up soccer ball glow in the dark. It's normally $29.74, but it has a $10 coupon, so you're under $20 on that. Got the Cast King. See what they did there? Casting. 7-inch fishing pliers and fillet knife. $29.49, but a 50% promo code, so $15 on that. Got the Fantic Ride electric scooter. I kind of prefer the bike, but I would take the scooter. Has a Bluetooth speaker built in. That's kind of neat, actually. $299.99, but we have a $90 coupon, so close to $200 there. Got this little camping hatchet and knife set, $39.99, 50% off, so only $19.99 for that. That's $10 a piece, kind of like that. And let me see, was there anything else I specifically wanted to point out? Oh, I kind of like this. I like this. Upgraded heated cat house. Now, it's not the kind of cat house we want it to be, but this is the cat house we get. In winter for outdoor cat, smart camera, waterproof and insulated, elevated shelter with heating pad. So here was the thing. Well, let me show you this real quick before we get into it. $199.99, but a 50% promo code that's supposed to go through the 8th. So it's only $100, which for the whole little deal with the camera that you can, so you can like view inside there, right? And the heating pad, I just think that's a cool deal. Even if you put it inside, it might be a cool deal. But my thing was, living out here, every once in a while I get cats. And as long as they leave me alone, I don't mind. Like I'm not going to really help you too much, cat. I mean, there's some water and stuff around here that is probably beneficial. But as long as you're not tearing up things, which cats generally don't, I don't care. You do your thing, I'll do my thing. We keep to ourselves. Now, the one thing I do like about the cats is they eat the mice. And I hate the mice. The mice are terrible. The mice mess up my cars. So in some ways, I'm a fan of the cat. Now, earlier this year, I've had 2 different cats, but then they disappear. They don't stick around. Years ago, I had a cat, and this is one of the many reasons why I hate humans, and it came up, and it had like a bunch of rubber bands wrapped around its neck. And I'm like, that's not accidental. That's a piece of shit human, because most of them are. And then I remember, okay, this is a good... We're wrapping things up here, so there's no other deals. This is the last one. Everything's linked down below. I will leave you with this last story. So, I only have like 2 neighbors. They're both about a mile away in opposite directions. And one of them is a lady. I don't know if she's married or anything. I've never seen a guy around. I mean, it's not like I ever see them. They're a mile away, but you know what I mean. I never met any guy. She's got a couple of kids. I haven't talked to her in 12 years. But, hey, at one time I talked to her, right? And so she came over. And this is the first time I ever met her. And I don't remember how we got to the subject of cats. But she was talking about how she kills the stray cats that come onto her property. And she said she smashes their heads with shovels. And then she makes some comments like, yeah, I hate when my girls have to watch me do that. I'm like, okay, 1, they don't have to watch. 2, you don't have to do that, you fucking weirdo. So many options that don't involve smashing the cat's head with a shovel. One of the many reasons I like animals more than humans. If you want to do that to another human, I'm fine with it. They probably deserved it. But the cat probably didn't do anything, so leave the damn thing alone. So that was very annoying to me. And she's most likely a very terrible person, which is probably partly why I think I've had 2 conversations with her in now, I think, 14 years. So there it is. That's my crazy cat lady neighbor story. My other neighbor is actually pretty nice. Although I have suspicions on, how do I say this without sounding bad? I have suspicions about the legal status of some of the residents, some of the occupants of the residence. But I don't care. I'm not, like, I'm not looking into it. I don't care. But they are not, we're just going to leave it there. We won't go into any other details. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like. Subscribe for a nice subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.